We are going to start putting Sarah's engine back together. She pulled the cylinder head off the engine because there was evidence of water that got into the engine. And so we've opened everything up and uncovered everything, and we're getting ready to put the cylinder head on after it's been checked for cracks or any damage, and there wasn't any. So right now we're going to start with prepping the deck and make sure the cylinder deck is nice and clean, that there's no issues. There shouldn't be. This engine only has a few hundred hours.
It's 100.
100 hours, so the thing's not even broken in yet. And so Sarah's going to start by cleaning the deck. We've got the vacuum cleaner set up, and I've got a razor blade for her, and as she like scrapes old gasket material off, she's going to just follow with the vacuum. That way none of the crud gets into any of these.
Did you want me to take these out so that I can get the coolant out first?
Yeah. So
what are these, Meredith?
Those are your tappets.
Tappets.
Tappets. Yep.
And they have this coolant on them because that's what happened when I took off the cylinder head, is the coolant all came out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to make sure that the coolant is off of these tappets because so they don't later have any issues, and it doesn't get into the oil either.
Yep, so, these are lubricated with regular engine oil.
Yeah.
And so if we have excess coolant inside here, it's going to cause milky oil over time and make it look like you have a blown head gasket when you don't.
When I don't. Yeah.
So we want to clean that up.
How can I clean this? With a paper towel?
Yep.
All right. Tappets. That's just a funny thing to call them. Tappets.
Yeah.
Tap it.
So then once you wipe the coolant out and make sure it's dry, then put a light coat of oil on the tappet. Just squirt some oil on and around the outside and a little bit on the inside, and then just let it slide back down into place. So it's pre-lubricated.
Okay.
This is honestly like one of the cleanest cylinder decks I've ever seen. Probably because it's literally brand new. It's a concept. Yeah.
Oh my god. That could have gone wrong. That could have hit the solenoid with the hot. God. Okay, this has some oil. I don't know if it has a thick enough coat to your liking.
No, you want to actually lubricate this. So. And this is regular engine oil?
I think so. It's what was in it when I bought the boat.
Yeah, it smells like engine oil. Well, we want like regular engine oil, not some weird oil like sewing machine oil.
No.
Okay.
No, he would not do that.
Okay. So it's all lubed up.
Okay. There we go.
Wrong one.
It's the only one.
Oh, no.
It's the only one.
There you go. And it should slide down.
I got the tappets all done.
All done?
All done.
Alright, so wipe that deck nice and clean.
Alright.
Do you have any like brake cleaning or anything?
I'm wiping the deck. Wiping the deck. More oil in the deck?
No. We're gonna clean all the oil off now.
No oil.
The deck needs to be like
deck.
bone dry.
Oh,
Do you have brake clean? Yep.
I don't have any brake clean.
Anything that's like
what? Degreaser?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I think the closest we have is like dish soap.
We have dish soap.
No, that's a surfactant, not a solvent.
Oh, hey, by the way, there's some paint that chipped when I took off the cylinder head that fell into the pistons that still might be there because I oiled the pistons in a rush before I vacuumed the pistons.
So in other words, I can't trust you.
So there's oily paint chips in the pistons that you just have to keep wiping into.
Oh my god, Meredith, how do you handle this?
I don't know.
I really don't know. But you can kind of see where the old gasket was, right? I'm going to try to keep chunks. And be careful because this is new and sharp.
Yeah?
And you can actually score the deck.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, otherwise we're in trouble.
So this rusty stuff here is what I'm aiming for?
Well, that's an example. There's not really anything that needs
nothing there.
cleaning. So see that little tiny bit of carbon buildup?
Yeah.
Just barely anything. That's what the vacuum's for.
Yeah.
And then whatever's excess, you can just wipe it off. And just make sure that razor is perfectly flat on the deck. Not like that, flat. Yep. And if there's crud on the razor blade, clean it off with a rag. That's the most critical part of the whole cylinder deck is this fire ring area, so don't be going angled. So there's a paint chip there, so like set that up. There you go. More paint chip.
Oh yeah.
There's not really anything, not much on top of the cylinder deck, so yeah, there you go.
Gonna vacuum those pistons.
The little tiny carbon is there, you know, why not?
Yeah. Well, it's not really that much.
Yeah, no, honestly, you could probably, like, other than wiping it clean, you could seriously put the new head gasket on that.
Like this, but this shows me how to do it.
Yeah.
This shows me how it's done when I become a diesel mechanic someday. When I'm,
Well, that's what you're doing after you sail around the world, right?
or during, right? I could have people who are stranded somewhere who need to have their cylinder head pulled, and I can do that on a desert island in the South Pacific.
Well, good luck to them.
And it's totally flat.
So fun fact, your fingertips can pick up almost 1/10,000th of a defect in that metal deck. Your fingertips will tell you if it's not smooth. You might not be able to see it, but you'll be able to feel it.
Really?
So just like running your finger, I can feel that carbon. To my eyes, it doesn't look like it's that textured, but you can feel it with your fingertip. You can really tell if there's like a scratch. I don't see any scratches, but I always run my hands over it because that can tell you a story as well.
Now the head gasket, I'm going to put it on the engine after having scraped it all with a razor blade. So, okay, it needs to go this way. Does it matter, Meredith? Wait, does it matter if it's like that or like that? It's totally symmetrical anyway. It's totally symmetrical. No, it's
Wow,
not.
no,
it's
it's
not.
not.
It's not. No, I don't need to ask this question. I just need to look myself. Okay.
There is only
There's
one
only
way
one
it will go
way.
in.
Only one way. Yep. There we go. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Fits.
Awesome.
Okay, now what?
Okay. So now I'm gonna grab the cylinder head.
Do the pistons need to have any oil on them?
No,
All right.
we don't want to hydrolock the engine.
Oh shit. I thought hydrolocking was when water got in the flywheel.
No, a hydrolock is like any fluid. So this engine this head's in really good shape, but you can see what salt water has already done. Mm-hmm. See the bottoms of these valves, how there's pitting? Very minor, but there is.
Yeah.
So that's a result of salt water getting into the cylinders. There's also some very minor pitting in the top of the
Yeah, good thing.
deck. So that's what we had it checked for. Mm-hmm. They did a pressure test to make sure these valves seal, you know, against the valve seats. And that's what we wanted to make sure didn't happen. If this head had been left like that, these would start to rot away because of the salt water that got in.
But someone was smart enough to notice that that the hose was a loop.
Yep.
That would be nice.
It looks like they did kind of polish this for you. Mm-hmm. They cleaned it off really roughly, but they did it. So
Yeah, let's
I don't know that I would have taken a wire brush like they did, but
It feels smooth. It feels smooth when you touch it.
Yeah.
Here, but not here. It feels a little... But that's okay, though. It's not going to be bad, right?
no, it's not gonna be bad. It better not be bad, otherwise that's a machine shop issue.
Yeah. Wait, what am I undoing?
We're gonna undo this electrical so I can take the water pump off.
Oh, should I turn off the power first?
No, like you can just
unscrew
get
that?
the zip tie and unscrew this and screw the nut back on.
Unscrew this?
Yep. I need a wrench.
Yeah, but so we don't need to turn off the electrical to screw?
No, these are just sensor wires. They
Oh.
don't have voltage. So.
Okay, yeah, let's use a wrench.
That's a 10.
Ooh, it's actually closer to what I said
Yeah.
than
but
what you said.
it's not big enough to be able to.
So you said 11.
I said 11 and she said 8.
She said 8.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a 3/8. It's not metric.
Which is 1 millimeter.
It's 9.5. This is what I know. I know the conversion. Yep, it's 3/8.
Okay. Non-standard for Kubota, seeing as Kubota is Asian.
All right, Meredith, I'll put you in charge of
Do not drop
I
anything
will not.
into the engine.
I won't. Meredith, I want to be your apprentice.
You're not allowed to get any more jobs.
Not dropping anything. This one came off last. The gold one came off last.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And this sensor wire. Okay, now I have to cut the zip tie.
Yeah.
I need some scissors.
I don't know where your scissors are.
I can use the razor blade.
Yeah. Just don't cut the wire.
Don't cut the wire. Just don't.
Wire
cut the
cutters would be the best.
I don't think I can get wire cutters in there. There, I did it. I didn't ruin anything.
Okay.
Now what I can do, undo this nut.
Yeah, let me just put this stuff back on so we don't lose it.
Okay, and then what else do I do now?
Yeah, and we're gonna just. You already got the hose clamp off this water pump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's got rust in it too. That's
Little bit,
That's
but
the
not-
most rust I found on that engine.
Yeah, this is a thermostat housing.
Yeah, for the freshwater cooling system.
We've got one longer one.
Yeah, so that's the ones with the spacers. The two longer ones are the ones with the spacers.
Like this one,
Yeah.
and then
The other one has a spacer in like a different way.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like maybe like that. Like one of them goes behind the alternator arm and one goes in front or something.
Yeah. Okay.
They're different like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, because it'll be a hell of a lot easier to put this together out here, and then we can always remove some of the bolts. You know, like, so based on this, the two short bolts go in here. Another short bolt with a spacer in front of it might
Yeah.
go in there.
Well, we need a gasket.
I got a gasket.
You've got the gasket already.
Yeah.
Well,
She's got the
Hot
gasket.
damn.
She's got the gasket.
you gotta have all the fun. I understand. It's late. Sometimes it's just faster to have her do it. But, wow, it's bloated my ego for this YouTube video though.
Because I put 3 bolts in. Did you take pictures? We'll figure it out when we get it
I don't think I
together.
got video of this part because I was so busy.
Do you have a 10 millimeter? Can I have that 10 millimeter
Of course
wrench?
I do.
You gotta move that wiring harness.
Yes. Yep. Just don't touch the solenoid. That's all I ask.
I see the solenoid. Okay, so we want to try to.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
You're the one who's close to it.
Don't make me touch it.
Well, you're not gonna touch it. You're fine. Hold on. Well, don't drag it.
I'm not. I just.
There's dowel pins that'll fit into.
Dowel pins.
Yep. So, hold on.
Okay. I'm not dragging.
Hitting something. Something's biting me. Well, this harness, I think, is biting me. Because it hasn't dropped down onto the dowels yet.
Yeah, I think what I did was I removed this and made it kitty corner, and then I took that off. It's coming back to me.
Oh, this bolt's in the way.
What bolt? What bolt?
The alternator thing is in the way.
Oh yeah, take that out.
I need like a 12 millimeter.
Alright.
So,
Here.
okay, hold on. Let's see.
That's my favorite 12.
I lied. It's bigger. It's like
I have a 13.
or 14. Let me pick up the head and just shuffle it your way just slightly.
It won't go. It meant to go like that.
Hold on. Okay, we need to pick up the head.
But
actually.
be very careful not to touch the solenoid.
I need to flip this up. So I need it to go up in your way.
Be very... Don't touch the solenoid.
If you say that one more time, I'm going home. Okay, put it down.
Okay.
Straight.
There.
Set it down.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's on. I really want my socket set up to go up.
I have my socket set.
I know.
Oh, you made me feel like my tools are worthless.
No, they're just scattered everywhere, so.
No, my socket sets are totally organized in a way that I understand.
Okay. I need a 3/8 inch.
Here, I'll get you an adapter.
Okay.
Here, give me that.
That explains where the last little one went. That didn't look right. Makes sense now. It makes much sense.
3/8 to half. There we go. There we go.
Stubby ratchet. Thank you.
Yeah. I also have a little 1/4 inch ratchet.
I don't want my stubby.
Okay. I thought I was going to be putting together the whole thing, but for time's sake, because Meredith's exhausted and I got off work, it looks like she's kind of taken over. But
well, at least for this, because you forgot how the bolts
it's a little bit of an ego blow. I can be quite macho, and I was hoping to put the word solo in my video, but you know, it's all about the process. It's all about the learning. And Meredith kind of kicks ass.
Not really.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I need that short bolt. Once you get this reattached, then you can do the head bolts.
But I must say, I provided the tools that had every tool imaginable for her. So.
Yeah, I'm just a mechanic who shows up without tools. So see how that's like lightly oiled? There's no excess I could like run down, and that's so you can stick that in a head bolt. Just get them all started by hand.
Are you filming me?
No, I threw your camera in the ocean.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna look up torque specs in the order.
All right.
You don't have any sort of manual for this engine, do you?
Online, they're all free. I'm gonna just keep putting the head bolts in, right?
Yep. Keep oiling them.
Keep making them lightly oiled, and
Yep, and just get them started by hand. They don't have to be spun all the way down, but just get them all in place. Make sure they all go in easily. What model is this engine again?
Universal M25 XPB.
So D1305?
B. XPB.
Okay, so Universal
Okay.
M25 XPB.
B. That is very important.
Service manual.
There. That's lightly oiled. I can tell I'm getting an eye for myself. Soon I won't need any help at all.
And you're
Here's
just
the
gonna
stubby.
spin all these down just so they make contact with the top of the head. You're not gonna go tight. You're just gonna
Yep, got it.
just go until they make contact.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Is it perfect? Is it perfect?
You just said to make it touch.
See, this is part of your apprenticeship. I need to create a stressful environment. Just imagine that I'm your customer.
It's perfect.
Fix my engine right now.
It's perfect because the standard was set.
I want to go sailing into the San Juans tomorrow.
You see how?
This ship better be running.
You know what, Meredith? Our jobs have a lot more in common than you think they do because these are my customers too.
Yeah.
Okay. Like really, it's all the same.
I have a reservation for tomorrow night at Lummi Island.
Yep.
What do you
Willow's
mean?
Inn.
What do you mean my splicing order is not going to be done?
Now I can't tie up the boat? What?
Okay, they're all touching. It's perfect.
Alright, so now take your paper towel and just wipe off this excess oil.
Alright, now give me paper towel, please. Alright.
So, now
I have the snap-on. I have the snap-on. It's like the Gucci of diesel mechanic
it's about
profession.
that I don't like care about Gucci.
What?
Like, is Gucci even good?
I don't know. People think it is, just like Snap-on. I don't know if Snap-on is good, but you think it is.
Well, at least Snap-on makes me money.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Alright, so put your socket on.
Alright.
If you can get away with just using the socket instead of the socket and the extension, then I would do just the socket. But if you need to clear something,
I think
like,
I need to clear those.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So what am I torquing? What am I torquing?
So there's an order to these bolts.
Okay. There's an order to the bolts. Oh, this is what I've been waiting to learn. Yes. What is that order?
Okay, so I screenshotted the manual. So.
Okay.
Now the important part is. So these are your injector holes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like this. This is the way your head is oriented. And we're going to double check that all the bolts... We're not looking at this one, we're looking at this one.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
So
that's
like
it.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, it's
4,
so clear.
5,
It's
6,
so clear. It's just all
7,
right there.
8. It kind of like essentially works in a spiral.
Meredith, this
But
is so easy.
You have to pay very close attention
I
to
can
this.
do that. I can do that.
Okay, so, and then after you're done torquing, let me do the first one to show you.
What are you torquing to? You have
Between
it
47 and 50 foot-pounds, and yes, it is set. What these are doing is these are torqued to yield, so they're meant to stretch. And you're clamping the head down onto that head gasket. That's what you're doing. So this
Torque
is
to yield.
torque to yield. Torque wrenches work based on the length of the wrench, so that's why you want to have like one hand here and you want to go slow.
Yeah.
The torque spec is 47 to 50.6 foot-pounds.
Woo!
Heard the click?
I did!
So like, I'll check it again really lightly.
Ooh!
Okay, so then, before you move on to the next bolt, you're gonna mark it that
Mark
it's
it.
torqued. So now number 2 is this one.
Okay.
So you're gonna do the same thing.
It's getting tight. Oh, here, let me do it.
Put your hand on top of that. This is only 50 foot-pounds. Come on, girl.
It's not that I can't do it, it's that I'm afraid to overdo it.
It'll click.
It will click.
I know, it's psychological. It's just psychological. I feel like I'm about to break something. Like, I feel like I'm about to break something.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so double check it. Double check it. Just push kind of lightly until it clicks again. But don't push beyond the click.
It's not clicking.
Okay, try it again. Are you pushing on the handle?
What?
Here, let me try from this
I
side.
don't want to over torque. Did I just over torque it?
Probably not.
What do you mean am I pushing on the handle?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
And it says.
I thought you said I was supposed to hold it like that.
Yeah, the spring in here has a little bit of stretch, so it feels like you're tightening it more. You're not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I always double check it, hear the click twice,
Let
to
me
make sure
mark
that was
it.
the actual click.
Let me mark it. Okay, what's the next bolt?
Okay.
Let me read it and decide for myself what the next bolt is. Thank you. All right. All right. We're here. 1, 2. The next bolt is right here.
Yep.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Here we go. You don't need any help.
There you go.
Check it.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
You make that look like it's like 150 foot-pounds when it's only like... I have that thing set at like 48 foot-pounds, which is right in the middle of the range that they gave us.
This is my next bolt.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. There's no question. I don't need any help. Don't need anything. I don't need any help.
Okay, I'm gonna go home then.
No, I need to keep your snap on.
Nope, you don't get the snap on.
Ah!
Easy movement. God, you're using your whole body for that. You can do it. There you go.
Check it.
Because if you're real jerky with that, it's gonna click when it shouldn't click. So nice, smooth, like even until it clicks. Otherwise, you're gonna get a wonky. There you go.
I'm trying my best here, but I'm listening to what you're saying because I'm open to criticism because I'm humble. All right, don't point at it. Let me figure it out. Okay.
And what's the next one after that?
That one?
Yep.
Yep. Check it. There we go. When was your torque wrench last inspected?
The day before yesterday. When I bought it. Yeah.
Check it. Yeah. Put my engine together with no experience. Okay. Give me that. Let me see that. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I got it. I got it.
Well,
I
I'm gonna
wasn't
say
saying a
that-
goddamn thing.
Seriously.
This is just preemptive strike.
She's on the offense.
I see that. I'm not
still-
a mansplainer.
You can still say something. I can't.
A man wouldn't even let you probably touch his tools. He was like, no.
Don't.
I'm not saying anything. God.
Okay. I won't say that again.
Okay.
But you need to prove that you're trustworthy.
It's starting to sprinkle.
Great. Good thing we're under a Dodger.
Yeah, just barely. Oh, yeah, there's water getting on me here. Meredith, the engine.
Well, keep going. The faster we
raining.
get this done, the faster we can get it covered up. There you go.
I did them all.
Okay. So now we're gonna put the valves on.